Artio here. Welcome to a brand new album review. Today we are looking at the brand new album from the Mighty Scorpions, Rock Believer. This is the 19th album. It was released on the 22nd of February. It's also the first studio album with Mickey D, ex-Motorhead, on drums. It's their first album since Return to Forever since 2015, making it the longest gap between studio albums. Once again, this is an album that was caught up in the middle of COVID. They sort of started, COVID come along, so they decided to record the album remotely in Germany, sending bits in. It's become a bit of a thing, isn't it? During that time, everyone did their bits at home and sent them in. You know, they've done it, and out it came, and what a good album it is. So, who we got playing on it? Well, of course, as ever, on the vocals, Mr. Klaus Meine, Rudolf Schenker, Matthias Jabs, a bass player that I can never pronounce, Paudette Makwoda, I don't know, and of course the great Mickey D on the drums. Okay, first track called Gas in the Tank. I like this. It's a nice little rock track. Great vocal from Klaus. How does he do it? He sounds as strong as ever. I'd love to know what this secret is, because you've got some singers that really struggle, and I've had to alter things and respect for them, but then you get people like Biff and Klaus still singing like they did in the 70s. It's great stuff. Real stompy rocker, that is. Roots in My Boots. What a title for a track. It's just a typical sort of modern day Scorpions track. Rock, solid. Really like that track as well. Solid stuff. Then we get Knock 'Em Dead. Great guitar work here from Matthias. Absolutely stunning guitar work. Mickey D's drumming, his style of drumming really suits this band. It seems whatever he does, he turns his hand to it, and he fits in very well. Then we get the title track, Rock Believer. Catchy tune. It's more the modern day, the modern sound of the Scorpions. It's okay. I've got no problem with it. Shining of Your Soul. Now, there's one thing I do like about Scorpions is their ballads, and this one is pretty good. It reminds me a little bit of Is There Anybody There? It's a rich sound. It's great vocal from Klaus. Great track. Okay, the next song. This song is the best song on the album, and this really goes back to the early days. It's a deeper, darker song. It's called Seventh Son. This really goes back to that. I would say it's got elements that you would get on the In Trance, and then it's Blackout and Animal Magnetism sort of sound. It's brilliant. Best song I've heard by the Scorpions in a long time. I haven't heard anything as good as this in Still Loving You and stuff off Love at First Sting. It's just absolutely stunning. I've put it in the playlist because it's just an absolutely brilliant track. Hot and Cold. Again, this is really going back to the old style of Scorpions from that late 70s, early 80s sound. It's great. Klaus sounds as good as he did in 1980 on that. Absolutely brilliant. Then we get When I Lay My Bones to Rest. The guitar work from both Rudolf Schenker and Matthias Jabs. It's just one of them really old style songs from Scorpions. It really harks back to the glory days. I do like that track. One of my favourites off the album. Peacemaker. I've loved this song from the moment I heard it. Really strong riffs. Again, this is old Scorpions. Great stuff. Call of the Wild. It's a solid track. Got some nice riffs. The drumming's good on it. It's one of their sort of power ballads. It's a pretty strong track though. When you know where you come from, again, it's a bit of a ballad, but a very strong one. Really strong track. Good way to end the album. Okay, I believe, personally, I think this is their best album since Love at First Sting. But also, it's got a mixture of stuff. It's got songs that keep the modern day fans of Scorpions from the last 20 years, whatever. And it gets the songs on here for us oldies that love the old style Scorpions. It's a good blend. They're all mixed up, and this makes it a very, very good album. Klaus, as I've said, sounds great. I've always loved Klaus's voice. You've got the happier songs, you've got the darker songs from their old days, and Mickey D certainly fits into this band. He is such a great drummer. He's gone from playing with Motorhead to the Scorpions. Two great bands, two different styles, but boy is he good. If you haven't heard this, go and check it out. Even if you're one of the older fans like me that have not really connected with the most current albums, go and check this one out because you will be surprised. It's been well worth waiting for. So I'm going to give this an RTO ranking of 8.5 because it's the best thing they've done in a lifetime. That's it for this week. We'll be back on Monday. First of the Paul McCartney story, and we'll be looking at the studio albums of the fantastic Beatles. And next week's classic album is a great album from the wonderful Billy Idol, Rebel Yell. What a great album. Whatever you're doing this weekend, have a good one. Thank you again for your support. It's been a very difficult week for me. Did a lot of soul searching as well. I don't get upset very often, but this week it really did upset me. Thanks to my mates for being there for me. You know who you are. And I do appreciate all your comments, and thank you. See you all Monday. Take care.